Thank you, Sao Paulo. I know I came in somewhat abruptly, and I felt genuinely bad cutting across my colleague in Paris mid sentence. But the Gran Colombian question refused to leave my mind. What I am hearing from Istanbul, from Tokyo, from Stockholm, combined with the Paris analysis, add all of that to the findings I discuss in my paper, and what emerges is extraordinary. In one universe, we are speaking of a relatively minor general, a newly freed Latin American country, a man who lived in the same era as the Duke of Wellington, as Napoleon, as Talleyrand. Pause on that for a moment. The same era. But by the 1840s, in this alternate universe, Bolivar was not a minor general. He was making treaties across the world, and he was making them carefully, diplomatically, with full awareness of what the Ottoman Sultan had recently endured. The Sultan who was still, understandably, very much wounded by what our Istanbul correspondent so precisely described the auspicious event. What we see emerging is an empire where Christianity and Islam did not merely tolerate one another, they coexisted, structurally, institutionally. And then, there is the Buddhist question. I do not want to give too much away this evening, but our findings suggest that Buddhism was present in Gran Colombian territory as early as the late 19th century. How it arrived, what form it took, why it matters within the larger story of this empire. That is what my paper addresses. What I will say tonight, carefully, is this. We are now looking at a territory that fostered Catholicism, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, the official Swedish Lutheran Church present by royal arrangement, and perhaps most remarkably of all, the Shia Islam of the Bektashi Babas, spiritually advising the Aga of the Janissaries in Medellin throughout the empire. Let that settle for a moment, my friends. We will speak again soon. There is much more to discuss. Thank you, Sao Paulo. Over to you, Professor Arjun Chatterjee, Kolkata, transmission suspended.